Here to shove hip mobility down your throat, you tight ass. No, but in all seriousness, focusing on hip mobility is one of the best things you can do for your body, for your back, your knees, your pelvic floor. Literally everything can come back to hip mobility and hip strength. Let's go through some of my favorite exercises to target every which one direction of the hips, because they are a ball and socket joint that goes all around, and why rotation and lateral movement is so important. Let's start with the front of the hip and really target the hip flexors, because those tend to be really tight on people but also weak, but let's just mobilize them a little bit. So doing a lunge with that side bend really targets the iliopsoas hip flexor muscle, and man was mine tight. I love a good lateral lunge or a Cossack squat that's really targeting those adductors and lengthening them while also strengthening your abductors and lateral chain strength. I think everybody should always be working on deep squats because they're also hitting that hip external rotation, and you can do it weighted, unweighted, holding on to something or not holding on to something, but try it out, see how low you can go. A figure 4 rocker feels so freaking good. It is getting into that hip external rotation while also rotating the spine, so it'll kind of hit a little bit of everywhere, and my back always cracks in multiple places when I do this, and it feels so good. I give this to like all of my low back pain patients, hip pain, knee pain. There's always some type of limitation with this one, and so I highly recommend, even for any pelvic floor dysfunction, it really gets just deep in those hip rotators. And then, you can always pop into a quick little happy baby or something if you are feeling spicy. The hip 90-90s, I'm going to show you 3 different progressions. So this is the easiest with your kind of lean back, and then on the forearms and elbows it's going to be a little harder because it's getting really deep into the hip internal external rotation. And then if you're feeling spicy and really want to challenge yourself, no hands, go for it and do that forward lean to really get deep in that buttock. This one is really hard, but it feels so good. And if you can do this, you are just doing great. And I bet you your hips are going to be feeling so good after this one. But, do what you can. It is really challenging, but have fun.